stop because I have some mother shit to say. I just had surgery to repair my torn ACL and meniscus. I literally had to preface that as like a sorry to y'all because I literally feel like I'm being that much of a burden to everyone. Like, yeah, we know she just had surgery. Like, and that is a me thing. I know it is. When you are the oldest daughter, oldest child, first grandbaby, and then have trauma in your childhood, it makes you like toxically independent. And I think I measure my worth off of accomplishments, and that's so like not what the people that I have been blessed to surround me in life expect. I have such a supportive family and husband, great baby. I don't know. You can't do anything. So because I got my meniscus repaired, I can't weight bear like even 10% until 4 weeks. And then after that, you can slowly start increasing the percentages until you're up to 100% weight bearing by week 6. It's been 3 weeks. I'm losing my mind. I'm starting to get like more comfortable on crutches. So I'm doing more, and I've 100% weight bared 3 different times today, which like that's okay, you know, like for an accident, but like I've almost fallen 3 times today because I'm not that good with crutches with what I've been like forcing myself to do, and no one's asking for that. No one's asking for that. My husband's been doing some stuff around the house, and my toddler's been just hanging out, and he really is fine. Like, and my husband's always there, but if he needs something like easy, like he needed his Cheetos, his little baby puffs, and just walking over, opening those up and putting them down. I don't want to call my husband for that. Like, he's doing stuff. I'm sitting on my ass. I can open a can of cheese puffs and put them down. But no, you can't, because you almost fall. And wait a minute, it's so hard. So this video is really for people who have an illness or injury, sports injury. I know that like that a lot of depression comes with that, and I'm sure it does with everyone, because there's things that like my husband, my grandpa's been here, my dad's coming tonight, like, and just staying with us for a little while because we do have a 2-year-old. They're doing great. They're literally doing everything around the house and taking care of a toddler. But there's so much that I want, like, oh my God, look at like all of those weeds out there right now. Look at the cabinets dirty, and like I totally know I just need to get over it. You know, like that stuff will wait on me then, or if it's really that important, you can ask and someone will do it. It's just really hard. You're asking about something all the time. All the time. You're asking for help, doing everything. So it's just like those things that I would do no question. Is it worth telling someone else to do that for you right now? So I'm letting little things go, but my husband and I talk about everything. So, you know, mention how I'm feeling this way, and you know, he's like, of course, let me know whatever you need, but also don't worry about it. You're not supposed to be doing anything. And then he'll end up doing those things that I was talking about, which I know he's happy to, but it just feels so like, it just feels like a lot, and I really hate it. I feel like if you are like long-term disabled, I mean, you just modify your life, right? And some of those things just aren't important and aren't for you anymore, but that has to be hard. I know I'm about to start like having full independence back in 3 weeks. I miss it, and I'm sure that people that like don't get their independence back after a drastic incident, that has to be so hard. Like, you know, you might not have the yard that you liked anymore, or you'll hire someone to do it. I don't know. I feel for that. It's like a newfound respect, and it just makes me sad. It's also really hard for caretakers because, you know, my husband is doing everything and literally like happy to, like been so great, but it's a lot. And then my emotions, because I'm just depressed. Like I need you to coddle me too. Oh, it's so terrible. my husband was just doing stuff around the house today, and my dad's on his way into town, but won't be here until later tonight. And, you know, we're preparing to have a guest stay in our home for a while, preparing for the week ahead of him going. He leaves actually for Kentucky tomorrow. So just a lot to do, right? And this pressure he's putting on himself to kind of keep our house out the way we always have with 2. And now it's just with 1 and 2 toddlers, basically, is really hard. So I ended up just not telling him and called my sister and I was like, hey, we need you over here. And she came right over, which was awesome. Here, if you're having surgery soon and you aren't going to be able to walk for a little while, or going to be down and out, if you're going to be any restrictions, like movement restrictions for a while, I didn't do anything like this. Like, we prepared in like schedules. Like, my husband was off for a week and a half, and then we had family in town. And you know, I don't know, like I really feel like that's about it that we prepared for, not just realizing, oh my God, like we ended up having to get a shower chair. I'm 5'0". I can't get anything down without help. So like, set up a handicap home, like a place where you're going to be in the living room where all of your things are, a place where you can get your makeup done. Cause I don't have a vanity. I like to actually stand to get ready. And I have had to like get help in setting everything up. Figure out how you're going to carry things around. Like, I ended up making myself a little fanny pack, book bag thing where I can put all my stuff. Cause when you're walking on crutches, you don't have hands. Get you everything for your bed on the nightstand, and then start prepping early to get your home the way you want. Like, we ended up having to go visit family the weekend before. So our house wasn't dirty, but it wasn't probably as like clean as I wanted, just from coming straight back from Florida, having Monday to do a little bit, but honestly I had 4 appointments that day, and Tuesday back at work trying to close up everything before surgery on Wednesday. Our house just wasn't in like the most pristine condition, which is what you want, because then my husband's like, well, I'm off for a week and a half. We're not gonna have my son. He went and stayed with family so my husband could just take care of me at first. And he really underestimated how much it would be. So the yard got bad quickly. We really needed to deep clean the bathroom. Like, that happened to come up, which, you know, you can get away with doing that once a month. And I should have done that before, because the once a month plus came up while I was recovering. I couldn't like look at it anymore. It's just grossing me out. The cabinet is disgusting. Things got all over our white cabinets. We have a dog that sheds. Weeds. I'm the flower bed person. He's the lawn person. There's weeds all in our flower bed. And it's also almost May, and I don't have any flowers planted, which I usually always did that like right after Easter. I had surgery the weekend before Easter, and now like I need a whole row of plants planted before it gets too late in the summer and they die. So I guess I'm just not going to get those, but that sucks because we're having birthday parties and lots of other things later this summer after I heal, and you can't plant them then. I'm just totally venting, but I mean, just think of those things, like make time for those things, because you will just be sitting around noticing all the things and not being able to do anything about it. That will drive you crazy. Also, I drink like literally twice a month, okay? I'll get a drink out with the girls, but you know, we don't do that a ton. We all are moms of young ones. I'll have an event, you know, like a friend family event. So those are really it. I've never been like a glass of wine at night kind of girl. So it's not like I ball out every time I do drink. There's definitely casual moments. But something like Mardi Gras for your little sister is one of those, like, you know what you're going there to do. I'm ready to act up. Like, we're taking on Bourbon Street. So the fact that this happened, like a drinking incident, makes you just feel like, oh my God, I have a problem. And I fucking don't have a problem. But it makes this level of like frustration with your handicap. It's literally like, it's like now that I'm at 3 weeks, I can't take it anymore. Because I haven't felt this way the whole time. But the fact that I still can't do anything 3 weeks later, and that I've just had this independence stripped from me from your own doing, hits hard. It literally makes me never want to have a drink again. But I know that's silly. It's just a hard time. Just really a hard time, guys. I feel like people know that and understand that. I just hate that it's really hard just watching your spouse have to do everything for the sake of your household. It's really hard. And there's no judgment or shame or anything there, but it's just, I don't want him to have to do all that. Could talk about this forever, but that's really the gist of it. Just hard. Sports injuries are hard. Sicknesses are hard. Neglecting your health in general. It's like we are so blessed to have a healthy body, and I think that I am going to take better care of it and just cherish the chores. I don't know. Anywho, thanks for listening.